Guys, welcome to my study channel, Study Special with Cases. Today's chapter is number system. इस क्वेश्चन को देख रहे हैं, ये 4 क्वेश्चन आपको ये करने में कम से कम 10 मिनट लगेगा, बट मैं 4 सेकंड में उसका रिप्लाई दूंगा. थोड़ा सा सब्र करना है, थोड़ा सा ट्रिक याद करना है, क्वेश्चन पे आना है. देखिए, ए क्यू प्लस बी क्यू, दैट मीन्स ए प्लस बी इंटू ए स्क्वायर माइनस ए बी प्लस बी स्क्वायर. यू नो दैट ए क्यू माइनस बी क्यू, ए माइनस बी इंटू ए स्क्वायर प्लस ए बी प्लस बी स्क्वायर. ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर, ए माइनस बी इंटू ए प्लस बी, ए फोर्थ माइनस बी स्क्वायर. दैट मीन्स ए square of the square minus b square. That means I can write this a square minus b into a square plus b. जैसे भी करें इसका एक ये फैक्टर आएगा ही आएगा. ओके, याद रखना है. अब इसका फैक्टराइजेशन नहीं हो पाएगा, ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर का फैक्टराइजेशन नहीं हो पाएगा, ये याद रखिए. a to the power n plus b to the power n, a to the power n plus b to the power n. a q plus b q का फैक्टर ये एक है, a plus b फैक्टर है. सो a q plus b q is a q plus b q is divisible by a plus b. हाँ कि ना? हाँ. That way a to the power n plus b to the power n, if n is odd, then it always divisible by a plus b. Then इवन की तरफ आते हैं. a स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर, हम इसका फैक्टराइजेशन नहीं डिटरमाइन कर पाएंगे, सो कैन नॉट कैलकुलेटेड. देन गो फॉर ए क्यू माइनस बी क्यू, ए टू द पावर n माइनस बी टू द पावर n. n is what? n is odd, so a minus b is a factor. That means a q minus b q is divisible by a minus b. Simply that's way a to the power n minus b to the power n, if n is odd, then that number is always divisible by a minus b. a square minus b square, ये इवन है, ये भी इवन है. That means a square minus b square is divisible by a minus b, and a square minus b square divisible by a plus b. That means a to the power n minus b to the power n is even always divisible by a plus b, a minus b. अंडरस्टैंड? ये कंसेप्ट को आपको याद करना है, उसके बाद इस क्वेश्चन को जाना है. देखिए 973, so I can write as this 1000 minus 27. That means 10 to the power q minus 3 to the power q. So I can write in this way aq minus bq. That means a minus b, 10 minus 3 is a factor and another is, that means 7 is a factor. That means 10q minus 3q is divisible by 7. For prime number, what? There is two factor, one is 1, another is itself 973. If any other factor is be calculated, then it is prime or composite. It can be composite number or compound number. Prime number have only two factor. If any other factor is come, then it is compound number. So 7 is added here, so it is what? Not a prime number, it is compound number or composite number. Okay, then go for it. 4875 to the power 73, 225 to the power 73. ये क्या? a to the power odd है, b to the power odd है, a to the power n plus b to the power n. So it always divisible by what? a plus b. So this is always divisible by what? 4875 plus 225. What? 5100. It is divisible by 5100. Then what are the factor? Factor is 1, another factor is itself, and another factor is 5100. Then here is the 3 factor. If there is 3 factor, then it is prime or not? Not. It is not a prime number. Okay, then go for here 4561 to the power 92 minus 561 to the power 92. 8 to the power n a minus b to the power n. And n is odd. If n is odd, always divisible by what? A minus b. Then this total calculation is divisible by 4000. So there is another factor is added. If there is another factor is added, then it is what? Compound number. Okay. Then go for it. 3412 to the power 111, 312 to the power 101, 8 to the power n minus b to the power n. What? N is both are odd. If n is both are odd, then what? This formula. Then it is also divisible by what? A minus b. This is a, this is b. Then what is a minus b? 3100. Then total number is divisible by 3100, and so there is third factor. So it is what? Not a prime number. Understand? Simple way. Today's new concept is property of divisibility and remainder. आप लोग बचपन से पढ़ते हुए ये होगे कि ये डिविजिबिलिटी का फार्मूला है, ये है, वो है, ये वो है, बट आज मैं कुछ नया बताऊंगा जो कि आप ना कब सुना होगा ना कब पढ़ा होगा. For 2, if unit digit is given of given number is divisible by 2, then the total number is divisible by 2. It is a given number and ask that is it divisible by 2. You have to see that its unit digit divisible by 2 or not. 8 is divisible by 2, so total number is divisible by 2. Okay. Here is the unit number is 0. 0 is divisible by 2, so it is divisible. Total number is divisible. Here is the unit number what? 1. So total number is not divisible by 2. Then 78 to the power 99. Before class I said that even the power of odd to the power of even, always what? Even. If it is even, then what? It is divisible by 2. So it is divisible by 2. Even to the power even, what? Also even. And even is divisible by 2, so it is also divisible by 2. Okay. For 4, if last 2 digit is divisible by 4, then total number is divisible by 4. 4 की डिविजिबिलिटी टेस्ट करने के लिए लास्ट 2 अंकों की देखना पड़ेगा. If 48 is divisible by 4, then total number is divisible by 4. Another trick क्या है? If the number have 2 0 in last, if the number have 2 0, then it is also divisible by 4. Here is the last 2 digit is 41. 41 is not divisible by 4, so it is not divisible by 4. Then I can also determine the remainder of this concept. Here 8 is totally divisible by 2, so remainder was what? 0. 0 is total divisible by 2, so remainder is what? 0. Here last digit 1. If I divide 1 by 2, what? 0 0. Then what will be the remainder? Remainder is 1. Here 1 is the remainder. Okay. Here if even is come, then it is divisible by 2. If odd is come, then its remainder always 1. Understand? Then for 4, to find the remainder, you have to divide last 2 digit by 4. Here 41 is given. 41 divide 4. We know 40. So what is the remainder? Remainder is 1. Okay. Then go for 8. If last 3 digit divide by 8 or last 3 digit have 0, that is 100 place, 10th place and unit place. If last 3 place 0, then it is divisible by 8. Or last 3 digit is divisible by 8, then total number is divisible by 8. We have to examine that. Is it divisible by 8? 8 1, 8 5 0. Then what? 50, 48. Then what is it divisible? No, it is not divisible, and remainder is 4. Okay. Then go for this 802. 80 is divisible or not? No, it is not divisible by 8. If you divide 8 with 802, then you will get the remainder 2. How? If I divide 800 divide 8, then it will be 100 and it will be the remainder 2. So in one process I can examine that is it divisible or not, and also we get find the remainder. ओके देखिए शॉर्टकट ट्रिक क्या होता है, 2 इज द टू टू द पावर 1, इसलिए हम यूनिट प्लेस को चेक किए. ओके 4 2 टू द पावर 2, इसलिए हम लास्ट 2 डिजिट को चेक किए, लास्ट 2 डिजिट. 8 2 टू द पावर 3, इसलिए लास्ट 3 डिजिट को चेक की. If anyone asks x is a given number and is it divisible by 16, then what will we do? 16 is 2 to the power 4. So last 4 digit if divisible by 16, then total number is divisible by 16. Then 32 means 2 to the power 5. If last 5 number is divisible by 32, then total number is divisible by 32. Similarly way 64 to the power 6. Then in this way you can find to the power n, the property of divisibility. Okay, then go for 5. If unit digit is divisible 5 or unit digit is 0, then it is divisible by 5. Here is the unit is 0, so it is divisible, that means remainder 0. Here is the unit digit 5, so it is divisible, so its remainder is 0. Is it divisible 5? No, it is not divisible by 5, so its remainder is 1. इसको 5 के डिविजिबल करने के लिए क्या चाहिए, 0 चाहिए. 0 से कितना ज्यादा है, 1 ज्यादा है, सो रिमाइंडर 1 है. अंडरस्टैंड. For 25, if last 2 digit is divisible by 25, then total number is multiple of 25 or it is divisible by 25. Or what? Last 2 digit is 0. Last 2 digit is 0, so it is divided by 25. 75, it is 75 is divisible by 25, so total number is divisible by 25. 56 is divisible of 25 to 50. No, it is not divisible by 25 and remainder is 6. It is not divisible and remainder is 6. Okay, go for its trick. 5 equal to 5 to the power n, so I have to examine unit place. 25 is 5 to the power square, so we have to examine last 2 digit. 125, that means 5 to the power q, we have to examine last 3 digit, so it is also obey the law of 5 to the power n. So this all law depend on what? 2 the power n, 5 to the power n. The n is give about the together of which places I can determine it is divisible or not and its remainder. Understand? Then go for 3. If the sum of the digit of given number is divisible by 3, then total number is divisible by 3. इस नंबर का the sum of digit have to divisible by 3. Then you can know is it divisible by 3 or not. And for determine the remainder, you have to divide 3 to its sum of digit. What is the sum of digit? 8 1 9, 9 6 15, 15 6 21, 21 3 24. Divide 3, 3 8 z 24. Here is the remainder 0. It is divisible by 3 and remainder is 0. Then add it. 8 1 9, 9 9 18, 18 18 plus 2, 9 and 18. 18 3, 21. 21 6, 27. 27 plus 11, what? 38. 38 divide 30 by 3. 3 1, 3, 8, 3 2, 6. What will the remainder? No, it is not divisible by 3 and remainder is 2. Got it? For 9, if sum of the digit of given number is divisible by 9, the total number is divisible by 9. And the divide 9 to the sum of its digit, then you will got the remainder of. Then add it. If you add it, you got 45. Divide 9, 9 5 is 45. 0, it is divisible by 9 and its remainder is 0. Then add up this digit of all. Add 9 0 40. 40 divided by 9. 9 4 is 36. What will be the remainder? No, it is not divisible by 9 and its remainder is 4. Okay. For 10, you already know this. If the number have 1 0 at last, then that number is divisible by 10. For 100, if number have 2 0 at last, then total number is divisible by 100. Then go for 6. For 6, if I do factorization, then what will be I choose? 1 into 6 and 2 into 3. From this pair, I have to choose co-prime factor. What is the co-prime factor? Co-prime factor means two prime number having HCF 1. Then if this 2 is two prime number and HCF is 1. So if given number is divisible by 2 and 3, then total number is divisible by 6. Then go for 36. It is divisible by 2 due to unit place have 6. The sum is 6 plus 6 12. It is also divisible by 3. Then this one number is both divisible by 2 and divisible by 3. So 336 is divisible by 6. Understand? Then go for 12. If I factorization of 12, 12 equal to 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4. Among these, what is the co-prime pair? This is the co-prime pair. So if given number is divisible by 4 and 3, then total number is divisible by 12. Then take some example. Then examine is it divisible by 12 or not. Add it. For divisible of 4, last two digits have to divide by 4. 12 is divisible by 4, so it is divisible by 4. Then go for 3. Find the sum. Sum also divisible by 3. 30 is divisible by 3. So this number is also divisible by 3. If this number is divisible by 4 and 3, then total number is divisible by 12. Then go for 15. 15. If I distribute it to co-prime factor, then what? 3 into 5. If given number is divisible by 3 and 5, then total number is divisible by 15. 18. 18 means what? 1 into 18, 2 into 9, 3 into 6. This is not prime factor. This is the prime factor. If given number is divisible by 2 and 9, then total number is divisible by 18. Then go for 21. 21 means 3 and 7. If given number is divisible by 3 and 7, then total number is divisible by 21. Okay. Then for 11, sum of digit of odd place minus sum of digit of even place. If the remainder is divisible by 11 or be 0, then total number is divisible by 11. Let's is given number, decide its place. I mark odd place with red pen and mark even place with black pen. This is the odd, this is the odd place, and this is the even, sorry, this is the even, 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 even. Then sum it. 5 to 7, 7 9 16, 16 0 16, 16 1 17. 17 minus sum of the even place 6 0 6 0 6 0 6. 17 minus 6 what? 11. 11 is divided by 11 is remainder 0. So total number is divided by 11. Then go for this number. Odd place 5 2 6 7 5. Even place 9 8 6 2. Then add it. 5 2 7 7 6 13 13 7 20 25 25 minus 2 6 8 8 8 16 16 4 20 25. Then what? Remainder is 0. So this number also divided by 11 and this number also divided by 11. But in this method we cannot determine the remainder. Other method have which is help for to determine the remainder. I also tell that about that. Then go for 7. First multiple 5 with the unit digit and add with remain number. If that number is divisible by 7, then total number is divisible by 7. Let's some example. This is 3969. What is said? Multiple 5 with unit digit. 9 into 5 45 and add with the remain number. This is multiplied by 5. What is the remain number? 396. Add it. 6 5 11 14 441. If that is divisible by 7, then total number is divisible by 7. Then we have to test is it divisible by 7 or not. Then what I have to do? Again I repeat this process. I multiply 1 with 5. 1 into 5. What? 5. Add remain number plus 44. Then 49. 49 is divisible by 7. So total number is divisible by 7. Then go for this. First multiply with 5. 2 into 5. What? 10. Add with remain number 1775 1785. Then again go for test. Multiply with 5. 5 5 25. Remain number 178 85 13 0 2. Again multiply with 5. 15. Remain number 20 35. 35 is divisible by 7. So total number is divisible by 7. Okay. In next class, I tell about what will be the remainder if I divide 7, 11 or 13 and what is the divisibility formula of 27, 37, 33. Today, what we discussed? Divisibility of to the power n, that means 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, any number. 5 to the power n, that means 5, 25, 125, 625, any number. 3 also. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 also, 12 also, 14 also, 15 also, 16 also, 18 also. That means 9 and 2. All number have divisible formula we already discussed today. Only these number have for next class. So if you like my study, then like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.